What's up, y'all? Happy Tuesday. Hope you guys are having a great week. Let's get into it, you guys. Let's get into the Nene leaks of it all. So, we know that, and sorry about the quality of, the video quality isn't the best, but I'm just relaxing. I have the lights dim in here. I'm just chilling. But anyway, so we saw today that Nene has broken the internet. And why did she break the internet? She broke the internet because we saw that Bravo TV started following Nene. Yes, Nene that got the boot from the show a few years ago. The same Nene that we have wanted back on the show for years. The same Nene that, has had beef with Andy Cohen. Yes, that Nene leaks that we love. The hilarious Nene, all of that. So she has been followed by Bravo, and she's following Bravo back. So why is this interesting? It's a couple reasons. So we saw that Andy Cohen at BravoCon, someone asked him, I'm going to give you the gist of the conversation. I don't know verbatim, but someone asked him, like, would you be open to having a conversation with Nene Leakes and Nene Leakes coming back on the show? And you know what he said, y'all? And this was just last month, or a couple weeks ago. He said, yeah, I'm not going to close the door on that. You know what I'm saying? I'm not going to say absolutely no. The possibilities are endless. That's interesting because, Andy has in the past had a whole different perspective. I want to say less than a year ago, he made a comment of she's never coming back. But then at BravoCon, Andy was like, well, possibly. So I thought that was very, very interesting. And could he have possibly since then had a conversation with Nene since they're following each other? Could he possibly have made amends? Have they possibly, went and got tea and crumpets or, a little cocktail and had a talk? I don't know, but let me just say this. Now, it's never great to sue a former employer or attempt to sue them or bring a lawsuit to a former employer and then try to go back. We know that Nene has had all different types of allegations against not only Bravo, but against Andy, right? So that's never something you should do if you plan on trying to go back to the network. But business is business, and we know that these last 2 seasons of Housewives have been, I'm not going to say trash because Housewives is my heart, as much as they get on my nerves, and sometimes I'm disappointed in the cast and then the season. Are they my favorite franchise overall? Yes. Are they my favorite franchise of right now? No. But they need help, y'all. The casting was terrible. It was abysmal this past season. Drew, goodbye. Sanya, we love you and you're sweet. Goodbye. Marlo, goodbye. And Marlo was the biggest disappointment. You know what I'm saying? I was really rooting for Marlo, but my pet peeve in all of these franchises is when people make storylines up, and Marlo was grasping for straws. That whole BS with Candy, it was just goodbye. Marlo, goodbye. Sheree, I don't know. We could. I don't know about Sheree. The fence is out on Sheree. I think personally, the only people that need to come back from this cast is Candy and Kenya. I believe, like Carlos would say, that Kenya is the force multiplier of it, and then Candy, she just brings so much to the table. And I think Candy's interesting. Some of y'all don't agree. I do stand for Candy. I think she's interesting, and I think as a businesswoman, she brings a different element to the show. Sorry, you guys. However, I miss Portia. If I could have 2 people come back, it would be Portia and Nene. So with that being said, knowing that Andy's, Bravo's at risk of having to completely recast the show, which they should do, there's been rumblings that nobody's coming back. I don't necessarily believe that. I think that that's a little risky with Atlanta. I think, they did it with New York. Unpopular opinion. I actually really like these new girls in New York. I don't think that that's going to work in Atlanta, but I do think that Atlanta they need new blood. They need some of them fine Atlanta realtors. They need, some of them. And that's the thing. And that's why I think they should keep Kandi, because I think Kandi's looped in with all of the hot girls, the younger, really popping girls in Atlanta. I'm sure she knows. And I think that, Kandi could be a good catalyst for bringing some of those women to the franchise, right? So, and then Kenya's Kenya, and she's going to beef with the new people, and she's going to haze them and all those things that we love to see from Kenya. Love her or hate her, she definitely is really good with having some type of friction or a genuine storyline with new people, right? Sorry, y'all. So that is why I think that they should keep Kandi and Kenya. So back to the Nene of it all. I don't think we're going to get Portia, y'all, because I really want Nene and Portia to come back. They probably don't have the budget at this point for all four of them. But yeah, when you are going through what they're going through with Atlanta, and they know that they're on the verge of like really losing people, I'm sure Andy knows that this season 16, they have to make drastic changes. They got to come with it. Something's got to change with season 16. I think Andy knows that. And I'm going to assume that, and if I was Andy, I would put, if the network is at the forefront and is most important to you, I would put my personal feelings aside and make amends with this woman. I just would. Because I feel like that will revive. Do you know what the viewership will be like if Nene comes back? Nene has so much going on, y'all. I've been wanting to do a review of her YouTube, because I actually think she's doing phenomenal with sharing her life on her YouTube. But that will completely revive the channel. She's got still, the aftermath of losing Greg. She talks vividly about the dude that I forget what is his name? The guy in North Carolina, the real spiffy, the guy, he real fine, with the gray beard, and she talks, in depth about how her relationship was with him and how he like wanted to be in the limelight and it just didn't work because like both of them can't be, in the limelight. She talks about that. She's actively dating. She talks about how she wants to meet someone. She did a video on her YouTube channel about how like she really is a marriage girl, and she wants to meet someone. And like, I think she even said, if y'all know somebody that would be good for me, send them my way. Like how fun would that be to see Nene actively dating, get all up in her business. She looks great. The surgery she gets, her on Ozempic, all of that. I think that would be phenomenal right now to see a woman that's in her 50s, but still keeping it together, that's pursuing her dreams, dating. And it's funny as hell, Nene, Andy and Bravo, y'all better go ahead and put all of that, whatever animosity you guys have for Nene, go ahead, put that to the side so that we can get what we need for the franchise. And then lastly, what I think it may be happening is Nene scrubbed all of that stuff about Bethany, which Bethany is so whack. I used to love Bethany Frankel. I used to love her when she was on New York, and I can't. And then, quite frankly, I'm going to be honest, I don't think Bethany likes black people. I don't. We saw her little comments that she made on Watch What Happens Live years ago. Bethany, we ain't forget about that when you said that the Atlanta girls was ghetto. But now you want to interview Nene and you want to Raquel and all of that. And you're chasing clout because you want everybody to jump on the bandwagon of this ridiculous thing that you're trying to do with all the reality TV girls over at Bravo. Like, Bethany, we don't see it for you. Like, you cannot. You used to, well, I wouldn't even say she was invited to the cookout. I'm not even going to go that far. I'm not going to do that. But I did like Bethany. I appreciated the struggle that she was having with having a baby and the things she was going through with her ex-husband. And I appreciated seeing some of that, but I can't stand Bethany now. But Nene scrubbed everything from her Instagram page that was, regarding, the interview she did with Bethany, all of that. She took all of that off her page. That's not a coincidence that happened right when she became, Instagram friends with Bravo. I'm just saying, y'all. I'm curious to know, and I'm gonna go check when after I do this little video. Is she friends with Andy yet? Because if she's friends with Andy as well, because Andy probably run the Bravo page, or maybe he don't, but he know who run it, so he know they follow her. But if she becomes friends with Andy, that is gonna be the kicker. So I'm just excited about the possibility. I wanted to talk to you guys about it and see what you guys thought. I'm excited about the possibility of her coming back because I do firmly believe that that will revive the franchise. So you guys drop down in my comments. Let me know what you guys think. Please like, subscribe, share, all of the things. And we'll follow this closely. I'll talk to y'all later. Bye-bye.